All right, here we are.
Yeah, get a little bit closer here, you know.
Don't
think we like each other or what?
Good morning, Maureen.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Hi, Denise from Oklahoma, and Pamela. Good morning. Good morning, Brenda from Southern Florida. Oh, October 1st.
Well, at least
Can you believe it?
Sunny in Florida right now.
Yeah.
Not like it was just a few days ago.
Oh, my goodness. No, that's for sure.
Oh, my gosh. That is just absolutely devastating.
Yes, for sure. So thinking of all of you back east, for sure.
No kidding.
October 1st, it's a new day of the month, new start, new digital dealer exclusives.
Yeah, and what a cute one.
This really is cute.
Goodness.
It's adorable. I love it, and I love the two different sizes that it is.
Yeah.
I think that's way fun. I mean, this one's a lot bigger, and this one's smaller. So we're looking at 5x7 hoop and 8x12 hoop, right?
Right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I thought, you know, this one may be so cute at Christmas time to leave out for Santa and his cookies, you know, cookies and milk. Just a nice mat just for that.
Yeah, this is your mug rug. This is your mug mat.
Yes. Yes. Almost a placemat.
Oh, yeah. It's so
for cookies and
cute.
milk. It's great.
You know what I was thinking is these would be adorable little like neighbor gift ideas too. If you did a little batch of cookies and then gave them a couple of these, and they became the official cookie testers. So anyway, lots of fun. And I know let's see, not this next week, but the week after on 3 at 3, you and Kyle are going to also be showing another way to use this design.
Yeah, we are.
In a completely different way.
Yes.
So you'll have to tune in for that. That's, again, not this next Monday, but the Monday after. Yep. So anyway. We love to try different themes with these designs, right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, friends, so are you ready to get started to do this with us? Because it's really easy, and it's a mug rug, and we all love our mug rugs from Kimberbell.
Yeah. You know, they're coming out with what? Volume 6?
Yeah.
I mean, I think people really like mug rugs.
They do.
Or they wouldn't have 6 volumes of it.
Exactly. They're so cute. And if we take a closer look at this one right here, one of the things that really sets this apart is look at that stitching, that background quilting that comes with this mug rug.
It is adorable, and you know that's the whole thing about it is that I chose a different color because they had us stitching this out in like a cream color, and I went, no,
you gotta see it.
I want to see it, and I even think on this one today, Chris, I'm going to do on this. I'm going to do a silver color.
Okay.
On the background here, so it shows up a little bit more.
Yeah, I love that.
That's the one thing about Kimberbell's background quilting designs that I like to see them.
Right. Yes.
They are so adorable.
Yeah.
They do such a great job, and they work so hard at them.
Yes,
so
exactly.
it's like, why not?
Why not see them?
You know, just enough to not take away from the design.
You still want it a little subtle.
Yes,
for sure.
But be able to just see it, because this on the back of this one, it says cookie. It says a couple of other things, sugar or something. It's adorable. It's really cute.
Sugar, cookies, you've got the spatula, you have the rolling pin, you have all the things.
You got a mixer. There's even a mixer on there. I'm like,
so fun.
Oh my gosh.
All right, friends, well, let's go ahead and do this together, shall we? We are going to be working on the 5x7 size. And so if we take a look at our instructions that we've printed out here, just kind of go through here. And you can see what the different fabric requirements are for the 5x7 hoop. And again, that larger one is for the 8x12 hoop. Let's see. So the first thing we've got to do is just prep our fabric. And how are we going to do that?
Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is, first of all, if you use the fabric that Kimberbell does here, it is a directional. So that's why in your instructions, it gives you the instructions for a directional fabric. Okay, so you got to make sure that when you cut your back out and your front out, that your fabric's going in the right direction.
If it's not, is it going to be the end of the world?
No. Nope. Nope.
It's a mug rug.
Yeah, and it's like, who's gonna know?
No, nobody would know.
Exactly.
Nobody would know.
Exactly. So then the other thing that you do is that you do put fusible backing on your applique pieces.
Take a look at that.
Okay. So I've got those all ready to go. So the 3 pieces that are applique,
Okay.
you put fusible backing on them.
Nice. All right.
And other than that, your 2 back pieces, you cut those and then fold them in half and press them good, because those are the pieces that make your envelope in the back.
Okay, we're putting wrong sides together.
Uh-huh.
All right.
And then that's it. These other 2 pieces.
Easy.
I did put fusible backing on this applique piece because it's a white color.
Yeah.
And it does have most of the applique on it. And then I wanted to make sure that it doesn't have that tendency to pucker and pull or anything.
Yeah, I think that's a
So
good
I
idea.
did put it on that. They don't say that, but that's just my, I just do that.
Yeah.
Especially when you're putting all of this
Oh, I
applique on
totally
there.
agree. I would consider it like a background on a quilt block.
Correct.
So absolutely,
So
I
I
love that.
did do it on that piece. This piece, not so much.
Yeah.
I didn't think that that one was necessary.
Okay, so Pamela wants to know if the kits are for the larger size or the 5x7 size.
The kit makes both.
Okay, so one of each?
One of each.
Okay.
Yep.
Or if you wanted to do 2 smaller ones,
Yes,
it would be
definitely.
that.
You can't
Okay.
get 2 large ones, but you could get 2 smaller ones or one of each out of it.
Okay, perfect. Good
For
to
sure.
know. All right, so let's go ahead and get
Okay.
started. We have hooped which stabilizer?
It's a medium cutaway.
Medium cutaway in the 5x7 hoop, all by itself.
Yeah, and the first thing that it does, obviously, is just does your placement line for your batting. I am going to be using a darker color of thread just so that you guys can see what's going on,
Yeah.
just for demonstration purposes, but obviously this is not going to show in any way, so it's not a concern.
Right.
So, yeah, this goes together really quick and easy, and and again, as we always say, mug rugs are pretty
Pretty straightforward.
straightforward.
And so fun to make, for sure. Hey, I love that Cindy Olson is joining us from her boat while her husband is fishing.
Oh my goodness! All we
I
gotta do is
love
put that on there.
All right, let's take a look right here. Cindy, you're a trooper.
Wow.
All right. So if we take a look at the hoop right here, you see that it did this placement outline. We're simply just going to place the batting over top, and then it goes back down to do the tack down stitch. Obviously, you could do this in the machine. We just pulled it out so you could see it.
Also, it does a kind of a placement line for your other fabric. For the,
Hey, Lisa's looking forward to the Gingerbread event this coming Friday.
Oh yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah, you and
This has
Fern-
been a long time coming. You know, when Kimberbell announced this one a year ago, I mean, it was a whole year ago that they'd announced this one. We're all like, oh my goodness. And it's finally here.
It's finally here.
I am super excited.
Oh, my goodness.
It's going to be a really fun event. And I've noticed that gingerbread's kind of the thing right now.
It sure is.
So that's always a good thing.
All right.
Oh, Peggy says she's going to be there too. Awesome.
Yay.
I'm excited for it. Okay, now we're going to place this piece of fabric.
Do we need to
down.
cut the batting?
No, ma'am.
No cutting batting
Do
yet.
not cut your
Okay.
batting yet. So
All right.
that's one thing that you would most, especially if you're doing like a block by block design or something. Yeah, no, in
Okay.
mug rugs, do not cut it.
Okay, so do I just place this
That's just right
over
side
top
up.
like that?
Yep.
All right, there you go.
Okay.
And Sherry said she can't wait for her gingerbread event. It's her first one. Wow.
Oh, Sherry, I'm excited for you.
Oh my goodness. And the 3 amigos, Leanie, Doris, and Angelina, are all getting together
Wow.
to do the virtual event with you. How cool is that?
Well, I'm just going to have to just step it up a bit here, aren't we?
Oh, Sandra, you and Fern always do a fantastic job at the virtual events, for
Grab
sure.
a pair of scissors over there.
Does that work?
That'll work.
Okay.
Because this is just tacking that down. And again, we're not going to trim this at this time either.
Okay.
Okay. So
I like this. Less trimming.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't have to worry about that. And Deb's going to be there as well. It's her husband's birthday, but she's coming anyway.
Oh, well, can't miss it, can we?
I know. It's really going to be a fun one. I'm excited for that one.
It is. It's going to be a really fun one. I'm excited.
The fact that the cloche is like really glass,
It is.
and I haven't heard of any that have broken yet.
Well,
That's pretty amazing.
I have.
Oh man! Oh
Spoke
shoot!
too soon.
Spoke
No.
too soon. Okay.
Yeah, I've got. Though I'm not disappointed. You figure it's going to happen. Okay.
Well, yeah.
But we have not had very many.
Right.
For as many of the kits as we have sent out.
Okay.
We do not have
But
that
of
many.
course, we take care of it.
Yes. Us and Kimberbell, we're doing it.
Yep.
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 So on this step right here, Chris, is where they have you use like a cream colored thread.
Okay.
And I am.
You're going to use something that shows up a little bit more.
I'm using, it's called an antique silver. And I noticed the other day they were having a little issue. Let's see what this continues here. It's just telling me my thread's broken, and it's not, so I think I'll start again here for a second.
All right, Lynn is doing her event in November. Yay. Yeah, there's some really, really fun things. In fact, while you're working on that, the 80s event is also coming out next year.
It is, and we're all set for
We
that
have
one.
it
We've got that one on
the
our website.
Yep.
Stitch and Rewind, it says.
Oh my gosh. I can only imagine how you and Fern are going to dress up for that one. Little bit of fluorescent going on, maybe some crimped hair. Let's see, what else could you do for the 80s
Let's see if can I just perm my
Yeah,
hair or something?
absolutely. There'd be nothing wrong with that.
Something,
Oh, Elisa might just be onto something about using this on a children's apron. Watch in 2 weeks.
Oh.
It might be happening in 2 weeks.
Does she have a little inside information? Lisa, come on.
All right.
Okay, let's see what we've got going here for a second. I've rethreaded my bobbin.
Well, there you
Rethreaded
go.
my machine, so I think we're good.
Sometimes you just got to rethread that bobbin, right? Or, yeah, just pull it through again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lainey's already signed up for the 80s with you guys.
Yeah, and we haven't seen much of the project yet.
No.
Just a few tidbits of things that Kimberbell has shown.
Yeah.
But you're going to make some patches, and that's a new thing for Kimberbell.
Right, yes.
So I'm kind of excited to do this. Yeah. Some patches and a zipper.
Yeah, like badges?
Yeah.
When you say patches, we're talking badges?
Yeah, like
Okay.
a patch type
Oh
thing.
man, that's going to take me right back to my Girl Scout junior,
Exactly.
junior sash, green sash with all the badges.
Exactly. So we'll see. Zipper pouch, and then you make a little, like a little bag, like a strawberry.
Yeah.
So.
Throwback to strawberry
Yes.
shortcake. They are speaking my language.
Yeah, it totally is an 80s throwback thing. That's why it's Stitch and Rewind. Yeah, I think that's probably what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Lisa. I appreciate and I love them. It's so fun. It is.
Denise,
It's fun to
sounds
do.
like Martha Stewart inside trading. That Elisa knew.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Very cute. All right. So this little background quilting design has just stitched out. It's absolutely adorable. What do we do next?
We're going to start our applique.
Okay.
Okay. And we're just going to start this, and then I'm going to jump ahead a little bit. How's
Okay.
that sound?
Yeah.
Because, you know, I think we all can do some applique.
There
I think
you
we
go.
all got that in our
Good point.
embroidery. Now, I will say, though, that there are some out there that are new to machine embroidery.
Yes.
And we love you guys.
Yes,
You know.
we do.
And a mug rug is the perfect place to
Yes.
start.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree.
It is just a perfect place to start if you're going to do some machine embroidery. And these mug rugs are definitely where you can go.
Yeah, absolutely. So right now it's stitching out the placement outline for one of our gingerbread
Yep.
pieces.
All right. This one
Are we gonna
is
show this up close?
the brown one
Okay,
first.
so let's take a look right down here. And you can see right here that this is the little outline for the gingerbread. So ignore what's behind it. It's just this area. And I'm going to take my brown piece of fabric and place it right over top. Okay, when I take it, when I give it back to Sandra, she'll put it back into the machine, and it's going to do the tack down stitch, which is going to hold that piece of fabric down. I have to tell you, Sandra, years ago when I got my first embroidery machine, this was one of the things that just blew me away, the fact that I could do an applique so perfectly on this. I had no idea that this is how an embroidery machine worked. That I could put a square piece of fabric and then cut it out?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I totally agree. And that totally changed my view too, because I did a lot of applique, you know, on quilts and stuff like that prior to my machine embroidery stuff. So when I started doing machine embroidery and I did this, I went, oh, what a game changer.
Yeah, big time.
Oh, it just totally was. And then I want those.
Okay.
Or I know
Well,
you,
you know-
which ones do you like to use, Chris?
It depends which one's sharp.
Okay.
Actually, these ones look really good right
Okay,
now.
good.
You know what? When I'm doing small appliques, I really like these little tiny snippers. They just help me get right in up close. So, what about you, Sandra?
And when I do that, I use the duckbills. Just kind of.
Even on a small one like this?
I do.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of what you just enjoy using more
What works
sometimes.
best
What
for
works
you.
best for you.
Exactly. Yeah, I know a lot of
Oh
people.
my goodness. Deb is making 200 mug rugs by November 1st.
Oh my.
What is that for, Deb? You have
gosh.
to tell us. Wow. That's crazy.
Would you like some help? Holy cow.
Sandra is always willing to help.
Wow, that's a lot
That is
of.
a lot of mug
That
rugs.
is.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Kimberbell's coming out with some new,
New snips that you can purchase separately, not in a pack. So
And I'm happy about
excited
that.
about that too.
I am too. Okay, the next one here, Chris, it's giving
Okay.
us another placement line.
All right, so let's take a look. You can see right here the placement line for this one, and I'm going to take this cream and just place it right over top, just like that. Boom, boom.
You know, and Kimberbell's so nice that if they find something in their designs or something that you really need to look out for,
Yes.
they always highlight it
Yep.
on the instructions.
Yes, they do.
And so it's really interesting that on this one it says, as you trim this fabric, it says be careful not to cut the quilting design.
Yeah.
Because it is underneath it, but you also got to be careful not to cut your stitches and stuff. But yeah, they're just saying, you know, this is something that evidently happened
Yeah.
in their stitch outs.
Interesting.
And so they felt like it was important for us to know that too, so they highlighted.
I love that.
So that's really nice because sometimes we just get going and we're like, "Da, da, da," and then it's like, oh, whoops, what did I just do?
So, Sandra, are you ready to make a trip down to sunny Arizona? Deb could use your help.
Oh. Well, let's see. What before November 1st? Let me see. We'll have to see what I can work out for you, Deb.
Oh, that's too funny. That's great.
See if
These
my
are so
husband will let
cute.
me
Yeah.
leave him at home for a
You know,
while.
all I'd have to do is tell Mike, you get a trip to go golfing in Arizona.
He would be there.
He would be like, Chris, you're going to go help Deb.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, Heather, I agree there. This is really a cute one. Okay, our last gingerbread guy here. We're gonna just give him
There
some.
we go. Boom, boom. So simple. Just like that. And again, if you're at home, you're just going to do this right at your machine.
Yep. And they're small enough that I don't believe that you really, Kimberbell tells you to tape them down, and but they're small enough
You
that
could, but
yeah,
I think
not totally necessary.
no, no.
And with that fusible backing, it does have a tendency to stick down there. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're good to go here.
Okay, I love that. Okay, let's pull this out again. Vicki is asking, is the background quilting available to purchase? Actually, no, this background quilting comes on this design.
Now, can you purchase this particular one separately? That's a good question, because I did not check up on that one.
I don't think so. I think
So,
this is just on this design.
Just on an exclusive
Now,
on this design.
They do have other ones that might be similar, but I could be wrong. This is so, so cute.
It is.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. So, Sandra,
We have
what's going to happen
magic.
next? Oh, is this the cake out of the oven moment?
It is.
Let's
it
take
is.
a look.
Because all of a sudden now we're going to give these little guys some
Look
character.
at this right down here.
Okay.
Okay, I love it. You've already stitched this out. Let's take a closer look right here. So we did the little frosting fills, the buttons, the faces, and the little outline, decorative motif outline that goes around the outside.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we're just going to give him some life here.
What do you mean life?
Yeah.
Is that meaning this now?
Yep.
Okay, so we brought the gingerbread men to life. All right.
Yep.
Here we go.
So then the next thing we're going to do here is we've got here, I'm just going to leave that to you.
Okay.
We've done okay, so it finishes all of that out, and then you can see this dark line right there, Chris. That's a placement line for our other piece of fabric.
Okay.
So you have that right there. I'll let you have that one.
All right.
So I've done a placement line there, and it's also a trim line. So the first thing I want you to do is to trim this piece of fabric here.
Now I can trim it.
Correct.
Okay, remember it was important that we didn't trim it before. And that's because there was a lot of applique going on, and they just said, you know what, don't do it yet.
Correct.
We don't want to risk that pulling out, right?
Right.
Okay, so I've trimmed it, and now I have my placement line.
And it's also a placement line.
And
So
this is where this is going to go.
right. Just so you know, we're jumping, to the top of page 7.
Okay.
Okay.
Very
and
important.
Yeah. So now we're going to place our other background fabric right side down. And then you got to make sure that your horizontal lines on it are in the right direction, which I believe you've got it going there. Yep, I think you're good.
Okay.
And when I cut this out, I made sure that it was straight according on the design. I know, Chris just laughs at me.
Never. It'd been like,
Chris laughs
done.
at me when I say this because the OCD in me, I'm like, okay, we got to make sure that that's straight on there.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
I'm laughing with you, not at you.
Okay, cool.
How's that?
Perfect. Okay, and then on my machine, I am going to jump ahead a few steps here so that I am on step number 19, which
Okay, and the
is
reason
our
why
tacked up.
again is because we skipped ahead
Correct.
because you already stitched out the gingerbread. Okay.
Yeah, I just thought,
I love that.
it just gave me, did all the detail on the gingerbread man. You guys can take care of that. You know how to do that. It's just changing threads back and forth, and so that's not a big deal. And so what
Okay, let's go ahead and
we
stitch
are
that
going to do
down.
here now is just stitch this down.
I love that.
Now, check in that drawer right there really quick,
Okay.
Chris, for a fabric folding pen.
Oh, yes.
I do believe there
We do
is
have
one in there.
Yeah, we sure do.
And let's just show some of these people that may not know what a fabric folding pen is, what it does.
Some of you are like Team Sandra on this one. That's fine. Some might be Team Chris, and that's fine too. No right or wrong. No judgment.
Yeah.
All right, as you can see, I'm using the fabric folding pen just to slightly go over that stitch line. And what a fabric folding pen is, for those of you who may not know, you put some water in there, and then there's a few drops of a softening solution. And what that does is it just allows you to bring that over and give a finger press. You don't even have to take it to an iron. It folds down really nice and flat. So we absolutely love using the fabric folding pen for sure. All right, so at this point, Sandra, what's next?
It's going to do a tack down line around that to hold it down.
Okay.
Okay, all the way around here.
Janet says that pen is such a game changer.
It is,
Yeah, we love it.
especially if you're doing any kind of piecing in the hoop. Okay, it definitely does that.
Yeah, for sure.
Chris, just really quick, let's see if there is like a lighter blue color of thread in this little
Okay,
container here.
sure. Yep, would that work?
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
We love that little thread caddy, don't we?
Yes. Okay. So what it's done now is it's tacked that down, and now it's going to do that background quilting. Just so you know, this is called hyacinth. That's the color that I just kind of grabbed out of the drawer here. And again, this one here, they have you do it in a navy blue color. And
But you want to see it a little bit more.
I do. I want to
Okay.
see this, and I thought, let's try a blue.
Yeah,
So
I like it.
let's go.
Okay, let's take a look at the machine and see what's happening here. There we go. Perfect.
I think this will be great.
It's always so fun to watch it all stitch out, isn't it?
It really is. And, like I said, this has got like a rolling pin and your mixer and your whisk. It just, darling.
Hey, while that's stitching out, this would be a good time to remind everyone that it is Embroidery Club Day today. So all day today, you can actually take 15% off of all your embroidery purchases. And by using the coupon code Embroidery Club 15. It's all one word.
And what a great time to pick up any of your stabilizers.
Yes, absolutely.
And not just that. There's a lot of things out there that you use for embroidery that's not just that kind of stuff. But
That's right. So you can see it on the screen right there. Again, the coupon code is Embroidery Club 15, all one word. Oh, this is so cute, Sandra. Ah, I'm dying. Heather reminds us that the flying geese and pumpkins and potions with that fabric pin was wonderful.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
yeah, like I said,
that.
any of your piecing in the hoop, if you do the Kimberbell perfectly pieced,
Oh,
or
yes.
those, fabric folding pin is, you've got to have one.
Yeah.
It's just one of my standbys as far as that goes.
In fact, I have two.
Well, and I do too.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, one of them has the solution in it, and the other one has just water.
Do you use it for your water-soluble stabilizer?
I do.
Uh-huh, yep. Great idea.
Anytime I have to take anything out of the hoop that has water-soluble stabilizer, I just take that and run it around it, and
Yep,
it just drops right out.
it does. I think that's an excellent, excellent idea for sure.
I told you this has a mixer.
It's so adorable. We're going to have to take a closer look at
Yeah.
that mixer here in just a minute because that is so stinking cute.
These guys are genius.
Very, very fun.
Okay, let's look at this. I think I like this, Chris. I like it.
You're liking that lighter blue?
I do.
Yeah, it definitely is showing
Tell
up a
me
little
what you
more.
think.
But it's still subtle, right? Let's take a closer look down here. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Sandra. That is absolutely adorable. So, in fact, if you compare it, this is the first one that was done, and we used the navy blue thread on this, and you can't even see it.
Yeah.
And I mean, it definitely gives the texture, but it doesn't, you can't see it. This still doesn't take away from the design, I don't believe. I think it's just subtle enough that it shows, but not too overpowering, right? So, okay, that's adorable. I love that. What do you all think? Let us know in the comments what you think about this background quilting design here, because look, you've got the whisk, you have the mixer right here. It's a KitchenAid mixer.
It is.
Sandra.
I know.
That's crazy.
Isn't that nuts? I know. I'm just
Oh my
I
goodness,
love it.
cookies. Ah, that's so cute. I love it. Denise loves it too. All right, so up next, we now get to do
The cookies.
the rest of the
Yep.
design.
Yes.
The cookies, yes, let's do the cookies. Marianne said, so sweet. Marilyn says, too fun. And Terry says, loves it. Good, good, good. Peggy said she wondered if it would be too busy, but she absolutely loves it. And Janet is liking that light blue as well.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Leanie, 3 gingerbread men coming out of a pocket would be adorable.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to see the quilting, Kathy said. I totally agree.
Yeah, I am that way. I just like to, like I said, I like to see that just ever so slightly.
Ever so slightly. All
Okay.
right, so we've got our cookies.
Now this color that I'm using
One
here,
that's got a bite out of it.
exactly, is the caramel cappuccino. In this lighter tan color is what they have.
Okay,
Yep.
and this is where we're just going to place a small piece of tan felt over top.
Yep, just that gingerbread felt, I believe is what it's
It's
called.
looking very cookie-ish.
Yeah.
Is that a word? You bet.
Chocolate chip cookies,
Chocolate
no
chip
less.
cookie-ish.
Yes.
That's so cute. How many times can Chris say so cute? Don't let that be a drinking game, folks. But it is, it's adorable.
It is.
Yep, over an apron pocket, Doris said. Yep, good idea. Ah, if I'm feeling fancy, I might try the silver metallic, Elisa said.
Oh, yeah. Well, there
Okay.
you go.
Elisa's feeling fancy schmancy. I like it. I'm here for that, Elisa.
Okay, so this is a raw edge, Chris. So,
Okay. So it's not going to have any kind of a cover stitch over top.
No, it is not.
So, in other words, Chris, you better cut it well.
It's a cookie. It doesn't matter. Cookies have, just kind of a squiggly
they
edge,
kind of,
don't they?
Yeah. Hey, speaking of, squiggly edges on cookies, I was 2 years old when I figured this out, and maybe some of you know this, but, I love to bake, and I love baking cookies, but I was making these s'mores cookies not too long ago, and they had like marshmallows in them and graham crackers and chocolate chips.
Ooh, I bet they are good.
Oh, they are delicious. I'll have to share the recipe.
Oh, I'd love to.
But one of the things that happens when you bake them is that they tend, like the marshmallow kind of spreads out a little bit, and you get these kind of funky looking cookies. So I saw this tip out there, again, maybe a lot of you already know this, but where you take, like, I'm gonna pretend that's my cookie. I'm gonna pretend this is like a glass cup. You place the cup over top of the cookie while it's on the cookie sheet, and you roll it around. Have you guys ever done that?
I have not.
And it brings in all the edges. Is that the coolest thing or what?
Oh, wow.
Did you know that?
I did not.
You got to do it while it's still warm, and it works on any cookies. So chocolate chip cookies, whatever. If you're trying to get them more perfectly round, again, just swirl that cup, and it just scoots in all the edges. I used to do it with just like a spatula.
Okay.
But the cup is actually the thing that will make it nice and round.
So the glass top of the bottom of it.
You're placing it like upside down.
Okay, that's what. Yeah. Okay.
So it's going over top of the cookie, and then you just like roll it around.
Don't press hard.
No. Well, it's not even pressing on the cookie. The cookie is inside the glass.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Okay. Oh, yes. Okay.
The cookie's inside the glass.
So you got to make sure that your glass
is bigger than the cookie.
Okay. Got it.
But it doesn't have to be the exact same size. It just has to be bigger than the cookie. And then you roll it around like this and do that.
Wow.
Heather said a cookie cutter works too. Yeah. If you've got a cookie cutter.
Oh, wow.
A round shape. But I know.
That's
The things you learn.
At Embroidery Club.
At Embroidery Club. Who knew? That was worth the price of admission for today, folks.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow, I did not know that.
Give it a try next time you make cookies.
I will.
I mean, any cookie, it will work. It just happened to be that I was like not real happy with these s'mores cookies are like amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh. But they're they go a little skewampus. I'm just saying, like you've got stuff coming out all over those edges.
Yeah, especially when you have that much additional ingredients
exactly.
in it. You've got marshmallows and chocolate chips and
you know
crackers.
what you use for the graham crackers? This is so cool. Do you know?
The cereal.
Yes, Golden Grahams.
Golden Grahams.
Yes.
That's what I was going to say.
It is the best tasting cookie ever.
Okay, I got to have it.
Yeah.
My grandkids would love them.
Okay, I'll get you guys the recipe. Laura says, that's a great cookie tip. I made a batch of cowboy cookie dough Sunday afternoon. I'll have to try it. Laura, tell me how it goes. I want to hear how it goes. In fact, what would be even better, Laura, is if you have a chance. I want to see your cookie before and after.
And I love cowboy cookies.
Oh, they are so good too.
Oh,
aren't they?
They are.
They are really good.
Yeah. They're like one of my favorite. Yeah. I'm with Doris.
Doris.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
I don't know, but if you're trying to present a really good-looking cookie on a plate, that's my tip. Like if I were just doing it at home, just for my family, like, meh,
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, Cindy said she'll be there for the 22nd for the cookies. You got it, Cindy. Oh, Cindy's coming from New Mexico to come see us and pick up some machines.
Oh my gosh.
I know, isn't that exciting?
Well, I need to make sure that I'm around so I can see her when she's here.
For sure.
The 22nd
we love Cindy.
is on a Monday, Tuesday.
don't remember.
It's
I
either a
think
Monday
it's a
or
Monday.
Tuesday. Because the 24th is when we have our in-store for gingerbread. And so then that one, the Gingerbread Christmas, is on the 24th. So
Now, Laura, the key here is you've got to do that little trick while the cookie is still hot. Okay? Oh, 22nd is on a
it's
Tuesday.
Okay,
There you go.
I'll make sure I'm around. I'd love to see her. Love to see you, Cindy.
Yeah,
That'll
for
be fun.
sure.
Okay, so what this is doing now, Chris, is it just wrote cookie, and now it's doing the
The chips,
chips.
of course.
Yeah, so this is just
I bet it
stitching
takes
out.
a little bit of time to stitch that one out, right?
Yeah, this is
Just a
yeah,
little bit.
Yeah, the little chocolate chip cookies there, and then it'll do official tester, and then we put the back on. So we're not too far away.
Oh my gosh, so
Huh.
fast. So fast.
Well, it helps when where I stitched out this earlier. So
Right.
We kind of
Again,
jumped ahead
we
a
did
little
a little bit for everyone's sake.
Yes, yes. Yeah, you guys just don't need to sit here and watch all that little detail going. When
Right.
you can watch your own machine at home do it.
What other cookie tips can we give?
Oh gosh, I'm not a cookie connoisseur, other than the fact that there is a place down in Salt Lake that makes the ultimate best sugar cookies. It's Great Harvest, which is just a
Yeah.
sandwich store.
Yeah.
But
You sit in Salt Lake?
It's in Salt Lake.
We have one here.
I know, but they don't make the same sugar cookies that they make
Oh,
down
okay,
there because it's a franchise, and so
Oh,
each
right.
individual owner,
Has a few different ones.
and so
Oh, what part of Salt Lake?
it's just down in Taylorsville, just off of 215
Okay.
and 6200 South.
Best sugar cookies
Oh,
ever?
they are the best sugar cookies.
Maybe we need to maybe we need to become cookie testers, Sandra.
I could do that.
Sign me
An
up.
official cookie tester. Yeah.
Sign me up.
Yeah. I'm really picky about sugar cookies. I don't want
Yeah,
them
me too.
crisp. I
No.
want them soft.
Nice and soft,
And I
but
lo-
not too floury.
No, exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a fine balance. I'll tell you another cookie tip for you all is you always want to make sure your butter and your eggs are at room temperature.
Yeah, don't soften them.
Don't soften them
In
in the
the
microwave.
microwave.
No.
Right.
And don't pull them out straight from the fridge. Like, it's going to take like 45 minutes to an hour probably to make them come to room temperature. So if I'm getting ready to do cookies, like that's the first thing I pull out of the refrigerator and just set them on the counter, and then I go about getting everything else ready and stuff. But make sure your butter and your eggs are at room temperature. That's a big deal.
I just go over to my neighbors and go to their backyard and gather eggs.
Oh, well, there you go. There's that too. Those are definitely room temperature.
Yeah. Yeah. I have some very nice neighbors that give me eggs quite
Yeah,
often,
for
so that's
sure.
really nice.
Heather is sharing, make sure you put your batter in the refrigerator before you bake. Yes, excellent idea, for sure.
Now, Laura is saying that her cowboy cookie recipe is from Laura Bush's recipe.
Oh.
And it has lots of, the oatmeal, and now
And
leave the coconut out.
Oh no, I love the coconut.
Yeah, see, and I'm not a coconut person.
Gosh, I think the coconut is delicious.
Yes, and my husband's a coconut person,
Yeah.
and I'm not, so he doesn't get it very often. So, yeah,
Deb reminds us that in Arizona, the butter actually softens very quickly.
yeah, I'll bet it does. I bet it does.
I love
I'm
that.
sure it does.
Oh, my
Shortbread
goodness.
cookies. Yes.
Oh, shortbread. Shortbread's my favorite.
I love shortbread cookies
Oh
too.
my goodness.
I just
love
like cookies, I guess.
I know, yeah. What are we Yeah. This has us hungry, Sandra.
does.
This official cookie tester, I don't know. And if you've been watching 3 at 3 this week, it's all about hot chocolate and hot cocoa, and we're working on making the perfect hot cocoa bar. So yesterday we had a mini quilt for a hot cocoa bar, and then today we're doing these little mug wraps, and then as well as a table runner. And Wednesday, what are we doing Wednesday? What's tomorrow? Tomorrow is I can't remember. Oh, I think, is tomorrow the banner? I don't know. We've got a banner that we're doing, and we also have little mug rugs that we're doing for the hot cocoa bar. So what I was meaning was that we've got recipes we're sharing all this week.
And we'll have some,
And
not next week, but the week after that.
and the
when
week
we
after
do the
that, when we
cookies.
do Cookie Week. Oh, and we're going to have, in fact, if any of you want to prep for Cookie Week, we've got the Graceful Baker. Look her up on Instagram. You're going to go nuts over it. The Graceful Baker, Grace Gaylord, is going to be joining us from New York. And
fun.
she does the most amazing sugar cookies you will ever find. And we're basing all of our projects off of her cookies that week. So we're doing sewing projects correlated with her cookies. I'm like dying. I'm so excited.
That's going to be fun.
You guys, so many things to look forward to with the upcoming 3 at 3s. I just couldn't be more excited. So I hope you join us every day, 3 o'clock Mountain Time.
Okay.
Or you can watch it later.
Yeah. And
Doesn't
you'll
have to
get
be
a
3
cookie
o'clock
recipe
Mountain Time.
along with it.
And you get a cookie recipe along with it. So
So there you
Too
go.
fun.
Then maybe by that time you'll have your s'more cookie recipe ready for us.
there you go. I definitely should do that for sure.
Yeah.
So, all right.
These
We're just chit-chatting while these cookies
Well, the
bake.
chocolate chips are being formed here.
That's right.
And then we're really close though, guys, really.
Okay. All right, here we go.
So it'll be good.
Okay, well, while you're waiting for this, seriously, if you're on Instagram, look up the Graceful Baker. Tell me in the comments what you think, because it's like, have you
I
checked
have
her
not
out
yet. I haven't yet, but I'm going
The
to.
Graceful Baker.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, she blows me away. I've been a huge fan forever. I'm so excited that she's going to come on the show. Well, virtually.
Virtually.
Yeah,
Well, that's nice.
I know.
But I was noticing your little wall hanging thing that you made yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
that hot cocoa bar. How cute is that?
Well, thank you.
That was
It's
very
kind of fun,
good.
huh?
Yeah.
The nice thing about it is that Jake pre-cut and pre-fused all the letters. So if you want a kit, we have those because they're laser cut and
Did they
makes it
sell
so
out
much
really
easier.
fast? Do we still, or is?
Oh no!
Or is he just
A-
open?
A whole bunch sold for sure, but I think a lot of people are waiting till the end of the week because they want to see what the other projects go together. Because everything for the hot cocoa bar this week all coordinates.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Let's see this one. I think I'm going to go
Let's
back
see.
to this.
Oh, Sandy is coming to us from France. Sandy, I've been looking at your photographs, girl.
Oh my gosh.
She is having way too much fun.
And I thought, what a world traveler. My gosh, she just got back from Tug, and then she went home, and now she's back over in Europe. And I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa, girl.
Now-
you and Deb must live out of your suitcases. I don't know how you do it. Like,
There you go. Yeah. Oh, Cindy looked up the cookies from the Graceful Baker. Beautiful cookies, right? Like, I get mesmerized. I don't know if anyone else does this, but do you get mesmerized by watching the cookie decorating? Like, you gotta go to check out the Graceful Baker. I'm just telling you. Oh, and Sandy's been crocheting hearts along the way. I saw that this morning in the car. I love that so much. Now, Sandy, you got to tell me, were you a crocheter before, or is this something new for you? I want to know, is this something that you finally decided I'm going to get into it after Tug, or was that something that you had done before? I would be curious. Yes, Kathy, royal icing. I know. The cookies are absolutely incredible. Heather loves watching the cookies get decorated. Heather, have you checked out the Graceful Baker? You could go down a rabbit hole watching her decorate cookies.
I'll bet you could.
It's like, it blows your mind.
And that's an art.
It is, it absolutely is an art.
It is definitely an
Yeah.
art.
Yeah,
That is for sure. Because I can't decorate cookies. So I always make sure I make cookies that don't have to be decorated. Like the cowboy cookies.
Like the cowboy cookies or chocolate chip cookies or something
or
like that, right?
Or s'more cookies, yeah. Those don't have to be decorated, so I can do that.
Hey, Donna has a home bakery. Wow, Donna, you could probably give us a lot of good tips on cookie baking. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine doing that. That would feel overwhelming to me.
I think so too.
I can do about a dozen at a time. That's my limit.
And that's not enough.
And that's not enough. No, that is true. All right, how's this design coming?
We're about there. We're on official, and then it's going to be
and then
tester.
We're done with the top,
and then we're done with
the top. And then we just have to do the add the backing.
Yes.
Fantastic. Doing good on time. Hey, by the way, if you are local, we have Embroidery Club going on today live and in person at 11 a.m. So join Lisa for that. You don't need to bring a machine. It's all just lecture demo. And you get to be with all your besties.
Well, and then you go home with an additional design too.
Yeah.
So.
Denise says a dozen is enough for her.
Yeah,
Don't know what the rest of the family's going to do, but a dozen is good for me.
Exactly.
There you go. I like that attitude, Denise.
Yep, you need both. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? What else do we have coming up that we need to tell people about, Sandra?
Let's see. In November, again, we have the Gingerbread Christmas, and we're doing that 3 times virtually. So take a look at that. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of people have already signed up for it, so we're good with that.
Okay. Next month's project. Let's talk about next month's project.
Oh my gosh,
Do we have it
I
here with
don't,
us?
and I thought about that last night, but I saw
It's the little joy stocking.
Yes. It's gorgeous.
It's so beautiful.
It's a lot of freestanding lace.
I had it here the other day, and now I'm not seeing it. But let's see. Is that Steve behind the camera that snuck in here? Hey, Steve. Are you able to find the design on our website for next month? It's the little joy stocking. In fact, maybe I'll go over behind the camera for a moment. You continue on.
Okay.
And let me see if I can help Steve find that.
Okay. And it's just a little joy stocking, and the front of it is all freestanding lace. Okay, so where we're at now is it is going to, let's see, I do not think that it does not.
Yeah.
It does not give us a placement line for this. All it tells us to do is to put it on there. So let's take a look. Oh, sorry, Steve, I hate to do this to you, but can you move your camera over here?
Yeah, that's right.
Just really quick, we're about done here. All right, we're gonna just put the back on now. And now, it does tell you to put the top on first. That is normally what Kimberbell's designs do. But just make sure that it overlaps approximately an inch. And that you're stitching, I'm gonna bring that up just ever so slightly, catches on both sides. There we go. Then, the other thing you gotta make sure and do is put your tape across the fold. Right there and right there. You just don't want that foot getting caught.
Absolutely, yeah.
Been there, done that, it's not fun. And so make sure you put your tape down across your fold right there, and now it's just gonna do that final tack down line.
This is when I get super excited because I'm done.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Oh, this is the last stitch. My mug rug is complete. Let's go ahead and take a look at the machine. They're loving your shirt, my friend.
Oh,
the pumpkin, it is cute.
I said to Chris this morning, it's October, so I guess it's time I can start wearing my pumpkin shirt.
Absolutely. In fact, yesterday on 3 at 3, Kyle was saying, yay, October is here, and I can now start wearing my Halloween earrings.
Yes.
You know, because that she's got a different pair for every day.
She does. She's an earring person, that is for sure. She has fun earrings. I'm like, I'm gonna come and rob her little jewelry box. All right, Chris, it's your turn to trim this up.
Yay! All right.
I
I'm
put the
also
ruler.
looking for my little R&K turning tool here.
Do you want to use a rotary cutter, or do you want to just?
I'll just trim it.
Okay.
Okay,
you're on.
we're gonna come right over here. Let's bring the camera back over to where we're cutting. I think they're working on finding the design, so. There we go. All right.
And
Steve,
now,
can we come right over here to the cutting mat? There we go.
He says, "You're asking me to do 3 things at once."
I know.
Chris."
No, more like 17. Sorry.
What can I say?
Steve's the best. We are so lucky to have him here.
Yes, it's so fun to have.
That whole film crew, let me tell you, every day I just pinch myself because they're so amazing.
They do such a great job,
Between
don't
him, Eric, and Abby, oh, they're so good.
they? Because, you know, you guys have no idea how much they have to chase us around. I mean, from machine to the table or to the machine, and
I
then
know.
it's just all over.
They all have the patience of saints for sure. Okay, so I'm just clipping my corners here.
So,
Oh, that's interesting. Silver Rod Ranch is asking, what is the container you put your spool thread in? Well, that's actually Hemiworth thread, and that little container
is how
comes
it
with
comes. So let me just show you here really quick. Let's see. There we go. It comes with this little plastic cover on the top of it, and then it just has this little rubber stopper on it. You just pull this little rubber stopper, and then your thread comes out the top like that.
And you can keep that on while you're stitching. It
and
doesn't have to come off.
I leave mine on. I know that.
I do too.
Yeah, I leave mine on just
Yeah.
like that. And then what I do is I'll clip my thread at the machine, put this top back on, and then I'll have just a little bit
See,
still
you have
hanging
the
out.
thread hanging out. Whoops, let me do it right. Maybe here, you can see that. And then I just do a little clip there, and now you don't have threads all over the place.
And then
Oh,
it's all ready, and when you're
it's
ready to
fantastic.
go, you just pull that cap off, and then not the little rubber stopper off of it. That's all.
That's
It's
it.
awesome. Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, so I'm just poking out the corners, and then while I do that, Steve, were you able to find the design for next month?
He did, I saw it.
Yeah, I did.
Let's go ahead and pull that up on the screen then. You can see that. Okay, there we go. Next month.
Can you bring it?
Look how
there?
pretty that is.
I know.
It's going to be perfect for a gift card, as like a gift card holder, or I've seen where some people are thinking about using them as for their place settings to put silverware in.
Oh, what a great idea.
As an ornament and just, little, sprigs
Just
coming
on
out.
a tier tray.
On a tier tray would be very cute.
Yeah. I
So-
think it's so pretty. It's just very elegant.
It is.
Yeah.
And it is a long stitch out. We're going to have to figure out how we want to do that for Embroidery Club next month, Sandra,
Okay.
because that one is a long stitch out.
Yeah, because it's
Freestanding lace. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So you can find it on our website. You can find the design. You can purchase the design. Just remember that the design will not be found until November 1st in your kimberbell.com library
And I believe
for that one. But
Embroidery,
this month's design is available now, friends. Take a look.
and Embroidery Club is on the
So
5th.
Cute. And then just give it a nice, good press, and you're good to go. So, Sandra, do you like to close your openings, or?
I don't.
I don't either. But if you wanted to, you could do a little slip stitch, or you could put a little, like, stitch and steam, or not stitch and steam. What is the word I'm looking for? You could do heat and bond,
Heat and bond.
on there, stitch witchery,
yeah.
anything like that. The stitch tape, and put it down, fuse that, and you can have it closed as well. I keep it open, it's no big deal.
And they stay that way. You know what this would make really cute is just a little pillow.
Yeah, a little shelf pillow.
Yes.
Would be darling. So just put a little stuffing in there instead.
Yeah.
And make it into a pillow. That would be absolutely adorable. Maybe a mug rug's not your thing. Do it as a pillow.
Yeah.
Be so cute.
Yeah, I think it'd be really cute.
So,
Yeah, they're so.
very, very fun. All right, my friends, that is it.
That was fast.
That was fast. Woohoo!
Yeah.
What do you all think? Do you love it?
Yeah. They're very
Silverad
cute.
says loves the little gingerbread characters. I know, they're adorable.
They are. They're cute.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm kind of partial to gingerbread.
Are
know.
ya?
I am. I do like the little gingerbread. And, you know, the thing is a quilty little Christmas, okay?
Uh-huh.
I was not going to do that one. I thought, you know, I've got all this other Christmas stuff,
Yeah.
and some of it is very, you know, very emotional to me because it's
Sure.
from my mother.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
because she was an avid quilter and she did a lot of hand applique, and I've got an amazing quilt that she did for Christmas for me. Hangs on my wall and it's there every year. Anyway, I'm thinking, what am I going to replace with this?
Yeah.
Is there anything there that I could take down and replace with Quilty Little Christmas? Well, then the gingerbread people came
And you
out.
said, done.
I'm like, yeah, guess what? I'll find something. Yeah.
The gingerbread are pretty
Yeah.
darn cute.
They are-
for
they are
sure.
cute.
For
So.
sure. I love that. Oh my goodness. Okay, well that wraps things up for us
Yep.
today, I think. It feels like there was a question and I lost it. I don't know. Janet
Cute on
says
a
cute
cocoa
on a
stand.
cocoa stand display. Yes, it would.
Yeah, I agree.
Be absolutely adorable. And Lainey said that her grandkids are going to be her official cookie testers, and they won't be able to taste unless they have their mug rugs. I love that, Lainey. That is so
That's
true.
great.
Oh
That's
my
great.
goodness. You know what? 'Tis the season. This is October
is.
1st. I love when October hits
Yes, I
because
do too.
now it's like full speed ahead. And you get
It's-
to be really excited about all these
Halloween
holidays
comes
coming
and
up.
everything's great, and then
Yes.
I love Thanksgiving and all the fun stuff with that, and then Christmas comes. It's
Yep.
like, yay, yay!
Yes.
I agree. I love
Yeah.
the fall, you know, prior to Christmas and
Yep.
and everything. So it's always I love this time of year.
I know.
It's my favorite.
This is definitely the best time of year to be sewing too.
Yes,
I mean, it
yes.
gets a little colder outside, and you just want to cozy up and be able to
Yeah,
just
I agree.
you know, start making gifts and things like that.
Well,
so.
and you don't have to be outside mowing your yard.
Yeah, yeah, fair point there for sure. Hey, just as a reminder, if it is Embroidery Club Day, you can take 15% off all of your embroidery projects today by using the coupon code Embroidery Club 15 at checkout. That's going to take 15% off of your kits, your CDs, your stabilizers, mostly everything. There's a few exceptions.
Not the DDE
not
kit,
the
though.
DDE kits, because those that discount is reserved for Premier Club members.
Yeah.
So, but everything else you can get 15% off of.
And Lisa, we don't have any official details.
Oh, that's what I was going to answer. I
On-
saw it
on
a question
2025
earlier
yet.
about it, but it is a mystery.
Yeah.
And we're excited. We're here for it.
Yeah, we're excited. We don't have much information.
No, we should.
Other than-
we are finding out.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery. And in fact, do you know Quilt Market is coming up in a few weeks down in Texas? And I know Kimberbell is going to be there at the booth, and they're going to,
They said
shop
they-
owners will get a chance to see the mystery.
Yeah.
And
So we'll
I can't
know
wait.
a little bit more.
Then I'll know more. Because
Yeah.
I haven't seen it either.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
but yeah, we will for
you'd
sure
think
do
that
it.
she has this little inside information,
don't.
but she doesn't.
don't.
I know, and that is the honest
Kim
truth.
is so good
Yeah.
about keeping things fair. So I have not seen it, but I can't wait. I'll see it just like everyone else at Quilt Market. Well, everyone, all the shop owners.
Yeah.
Nobody else will see it.
Just the shop owners.
Just the shop owner. Yeah,
Well.
pretty cool. All right. Hey, Donna, good to see you, my friend. Always glad when you come and join. Much for always leading such a good demonstration.
Thank
my
you.
friend. So
Thank
yes,
you, Chris.
You're welcome.
It's been fun.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
You
I
and
love
are there.
doing this. It's great.
Oh, all right. And many of you will see Sandra on Friday.
Yes.
Fern and Sandra together, the dynamic duo, as we like to say around here.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Hope to see you at 3 Things at 3 in just a few hours.
Okay.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you.